Hello adventurers, I'm Gray and welcome back to Graveyard Keeper. We achieved quite a bit in the last episode. We made some progress, we did some stuff with a merchant, and now we need to start working on selling some crop crates. I'm excited to make a lot of money from that, but it does take a bit of time to build up that quest and to be able to make a good amount each merchant day. I did look up exactly what I could sell in those, and I need either silver or gold star, pumpkins, lentils, or onions. And from what I've learned last time, it's really hard to sell pumpkin products of any kind anywhere. Apparently these people aren't big fans of Halloween. They don't want pumpkins all the time throughout the year. So I was thinking maybe instead of focusing on getting gold star pumpkins, because I thought pumpkins tend to sell for a lot in games. They're big, they're kind of harder to grow. Like in Stardew Valley, I think they're worth a pretty good amount. But it's probably not the best here because I can't make too much out of them other than some food. I can eat them straight up, but other than that, they're not too useful. So instead, I was thinking of perhaps doing onions, because I already have an onion farm going. I believe this is onions, right? Yeah, it is. Like, I already have some gold star seeds, and this should give me enough gold star seeds to start planting only gold star crops, hopefully. And I can just turn my whole farm into gold star onions after some time. It'll take a little while to do. I'll probably need to make some more fertilizer for it, but I think that's a better idea than using pumpkins. I probably shouldn't turn my whole field into it though, because I do need room to do other things. In fact, I might just focus on turning one section of the field. Like you see this vertical rectangle right here? I could probably turn this whole section into just gold star onions over time, and that would be plenty enough to sell basically all the shipping crates I can sell each merchant day with onions, and just make over a gold each time I do it. Before I continue any further, I do have quite a few comments and tips that I was given that I want to go over real quick. Hopefully I'll remember them rather than just reading through them blindly. But first of all, I was told that I can make and deliver crop crates myself, but it's very difficult to get high amounts of money using it without using zombies. And I'm not sure where zombies appear for the crate stuff in here. I can figure it out later. But continuing on, I was told not to worry about the dinner quest before because it was useless at the time, and that makes sense because it takes quite a bit of effort in order to get it going, to actually be able to consistently make money out of it. But I think now is a good time to do it. I think that was because I had to buy the trade license in order to do anything with it. But fortunately, when I completed the quest, I basically had enough money for the license, so it works out pretty well. For the crop crates, lentils also work, and I kind of know that now. I should have done the farm earlier, but it's fine. It just gives me something to do in this game, just to grow some onions and to bring that up in order to make money off of those crates. Okay, was there anything else that was super important? Okay, it looks like you can get over a gold per merchant day with only around 5 gold star crates of pumpkins and onions. And whenever they were doing this, they weren't even close to using their entire farm for it, which is nice. That means that I can make good money off of that without needing to take up all the space. All recipes that have changing ingredients like bronze star, silver star, all that stuff can only be made one at a time, which I still think kind of sucks. I wish that the game would allow you to craft many things. If you have, say, a lot of bronze star pumpkins in your inventory, allow you to craft a lot of bronze star pumpkin pies or pumpkin soups or whatever. That's what I meant to say. I mean, I know they have to do a calculation every time to determine what quality soup you'll get in return for what you're crafting, but I feel like it wouldn't be that difficult to just have it automatically do that with each new thing it smelts in the furnace, without you needing to be around for it and click on it every single time. I don't know, that's just what I think. It's a bit inconvenient. There's only one way to get each recipe in the game, so I mentioned before, but I know that these two recipes are bought. The wiki says nothing about this last recipe. In fact, every forum I read and like people discussing it in the Steam page and everything say they have no idea how to do it. The developer hasn't told them how to do it. Like they think that it might just be unimplemented and stuff. However, I was also told that that's strange because in the comments I was told that you guys have unlocked that recipe before. So perhaps it's something you get for unlocking all the other recipes, or there's some other way to unlock it that I just need to progress to find out. We'll see though. There are also, I think, achievements in the game for crafting some stuff that you unlock from that recipe, if I remember correctly. So it's a bit weird that it doesn't say at all how to unlock it on the wiki. Maybe they added it fairly recently, I'm not quite sure. The Damask sword with gem is quite useful later in the game. I would assume so, because any sort of more powerful weapon is useful. That's why I was sort of progressing towards it. I don't quite have enough to unlock it yet, I'm getting there, but I need a diamond to craft that sword anyway. As soon as I can, I want to make that thing because I like having a really nice weapon, just being able to kill stuff. I'm not sure how good Swordmaster would be, but additional damage is definitely good. I want to max out my damage and just be able to tear my way through the dungeon. That's what I want to do. And then finally, I can break down gravestones and fences to get stones out of them, and I can craft more from it. Of course, I'll lose a bit of stone. It doesn't give me everything back when I do that. But I do know that. I just didn't want to spend all the time to do that right away. But that's definitely something I'm going to work on. Yeah, see, I have 4 gold star onion seeds now, so I can use that in a really great way. Get myself some great onions out of it. So much peat. Okay, I'm going to get this farm going, and then we're going to be venturing into the dungeon today. And also need to take care of some of those bodies. You know, now that I think about it, I always keep the fertilizer on me, but I should really just leave it in the chest here. I mean, the only reason I keep it on me is so I can fertilize any of the farms I go to when I want to do it, but I'm not really focusing too much on farms right now, so I'll just leave it here. And I'm going to empty out my inventory as much as I can, because I feel like it's going to get filled up whenever I go exploring the dungeon. Man, I gotta say, having some good food on you to help you out with energy whenever you're dealing with a lot of work, like these bodies and everything like that, it's really nice. Like, I should really keep around some food, like, even better than bread, because I can consistently make some better quality stuff now. So that'll be just a good thing to constantly have around whenever I'm doing stuff. Oh, this body's looking real bad. I'm gonna burn them all anyway. Once again, into the fire we go. Enjoy the flames, let it become one with you. You are now just a part of the fire that is life and death. The cycle of... I don't even know where I'm going with this. My name is Gray, the short, sappy, synesthetic, crabby pirate, and I will burn the bodies. Oh, hey Papa. Okay, off camera, I decided to do a little bit of my own work. Also, I hope that my dad did not hear me call myself by that name. Oh boy. I decided to do a bit of work, turning as much iron into ingots as I could, and also I turned a lot of our grave stuff, like our grave fences, into stones again, so we have that. We have a large stockpile of stone now, which is nice, and I think I've sorted out my inventory well enough that I'm ready to go on underground. We're getting pretty good with the snake stuff as well. I'm going to check how many skulls we need for that. Actually, I might want to wait to go underground to do a prayer, because it's just about prayer time. But after that, we'll go and explore and see how far in the dungeon we can get in this episode. Probably continue into next time as well. But, let's see. So all we need are these now. We have 1 skull in the wall, right? Yeah. So we can probably put the other skull in the wall here. Actually, no. I want to put 1 skull in a column. Set it up down here. Okay. So now we need 10 more. So 10 more bodies. By the time we're done exploring here, we should have 5. And then once we have 5 bodies built up, we'll take care of it and then come back underground. And then when we come back out the second time, we should have enough bodies stocked up to get the skulls we need. Also, just saying, but this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. This is 11 skulls, not 5. Clearly, the recipes are not authentic. Thus, my immersion is broken and my day is ruined. Oh man, it looks like our guy has run out of... He's run out of something. Work efficiency is only 10%. Does he need... Oh, he needs more paper. Okay, I need to get this guy some paper. I'll do that in a moment. Hear ye, hear ye. I am here to tell that I am about to enter the blood-soaked dungeon of Satan. Everyone praise Satan. Praise the Dark Lord of the Underworld. It's like I need to switch demonic like people to praise each time. Like one day it's gonna be Cthulhu, one day it's Satan, next day it's like what is it? Shagagora? I don't know all of the all of the legends. Well, I needed some paper anyway, so this guy should hopefully have enough to last him a good while now. Let's leave the faith here. Let's just take a bite, and let's head on down into the dungeon. Hopefully not die. We don't have too much to lose on us if we die, but I'd still rather not. I want to find some diamonds, hopefully, but I believe that's not found until floor 8 or something, and we're on floor 6. So it'll be a bit of an effort to get there. However, this is exciting because exploring the dungeon to me is kind of like going into the mines in something like Stardew Valley, in that it's a big change of pace from the rest of the game. Whereas most of the game is sort of slower pace, crafting and building and all that sort of stuff. When you go into here, you can just find loot and just get whatever you need. Also, I don't think I'm going to focus on axing every single piece of furniture in here. Oh crap, I forgot how to fight these guys. I need to relearn it. Okay. Ow. They hurt. I need to make more healing potions, actually. I believe they heal me all the way when I make them. Okay, slice at me. Okay, that's fine. Okay, there we go. Yeah, I don't one-shot any of these guys. Oh, crap. That guy does a lot of damage. And these enemies are getting tougher than they were, that's for sure. I might have to, like, heal up after I go through an entire floor. Or maybe just take it in bits and pieces at a time. I'm not quite sure about that. Is my inventory already... Yeah, my inventory is already getting filled up. Ay. Okay. There is loot to be found in these dungeons, though. I want to find some really cool, rare stuff in here that I can't get anywhere else. Come at me, bat. So is that, like... Is it bad to step on the marks that bat leaves on the ground? I'm guessing that's a yes. Okay. Well, I'll go down later, because it looks like that's a good way to go to find the exit, perhaps? Oh, okay. One at a time. Come at me, bat. Okay. There we go. No one else has detected me. Come at me, slime. Okay. This guy's actually not that bad when you're not fighting 3 of them at once. Oh, crap. Okay. I think I'm fine for now. As long as I don't get hit by tons of enemies at the same time, I'll be alright. By the way, this episode is probably going to be a bit shorter than the usual. I've noticed that usually my series start getting longer and longer episodes as time goes on, just because I get more invested in it and want to do more in each one. But I'm pretty busy over this coming week, so I'm recording some episodes in advance. So they'll be more likely under 20 minutes from here on, somewhere between 15 to 20 minutes. So I'm probably not going to get super deep in the dungeon this time. Oh crap, that bat moved too fast. Okay. Hey, jerk. Okay. I feel like I took the most damage just in that first room. Oh crap, come on. It sucks whenever I hit them once and I plan to like KO them afterwards. Oh, I'm out of energy. I plan to KO them, but then they're slightly too far away from my sword swing to hit. Okay. Boop, 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 boop. I wonder how the different jellies taste. Like if you were to try green jelly, blue jelly, and I'm assuming like red jelly or whatever else comes later, which one would be the best tasting jelly? Come on. These guys go way too far. Oh crap. Okay, take that. Jerk bats. That's their official title now. You're the jerk bat. Boop. Okay, I'm a bit low. Fortunately, I have 2 potions. I forget how to make healing potions though, so I'm going to need to look that up before I do the dungeon again, probably, because I need to have more than just this. Wait, what did I get hit by? Oh, that bat. What? That didn't work. Ow. Okay. I am really low now. My energy is too. I think I'm going to... Oh, okay. So it heals 50, not full. I feel like I tested that before, but I just forgot because it's been a while. I like that these guys drop all these powders because that's useful so I don't have to craft them. And I found another healing potion. So it's definitely worth breaking those pots. Boop, boop, boop. Dungeon time. You know, speaking of dungeons, I've always wanted to play Dungeons and Dragons. That's a series that, like, it's weird. I feel my taste in games and board games and all sorts of stuff changing as time goes on, which I find interesting. Because I used to find, like, slower-paced games to be kind of boring, like RPG sort of stuff, and never really interested me. I always liked fast-paced platformers and action games and things that require fast reaction times and all that stuff. But recently, I've been more interested in role-playing games and things that get you to get in the mindset of a character and to really play as that character in another world. And I've been finding that really cool. So D&D is something I've always wanted to play. The problem I have with it, though, is that in order to have a real good game of D&D... Okay, I don't want to fight that with my current HP. I'm probably just going to go out and get a heal, just to be safe. After all, I can go back directly to that floor later on. But the problem with D&D is that you need a group of people who you can consistently meet with and play the game with. And being an introvert like I am, I have a hard time trying to find online groups to do something like that with. because I don't really like doing sort of invested long-term things with people who I don't know in real life. So I have like 2 friends who I know, like Andrew and Zach, they appear in a lot of videos, who I'm sure that they would love to try D&D with me or something like that. However, you can't really do a good D&D session with 3 people. It doesn't work that well. And the other people I know in real life are either too busy or just don't even care about D&D. So it's just always been something that I've wanted to do, but I've never really had the opportunity to do. And that's also in conjunction with the fact that I have very limited time in general in my life. I'm always busy with something. And so I feel like if I were to get in a D&D thing with friends, I would end up being the one who holds it back and doesn't end up showing up a lot of the time, and I don't want to do that. So it's just been a sort of hesitation. But one day, perhaps even for the channel, or just for fun, I don't know, I'll play some D&D, and it'll be a good time. I've been watching a lot of it on YouTube, and it's been a whole lot of fun to do, so. I know I'm not quite healed, but I kind of want to go back to the tavern, Heradric, and sell my burial certificates, and then buy the last 2 recipes I need from Miss Chain. That way I can fill out my recipe book and see if that is actually the way to get the last recipe that seems to be impossible to get. I don't know. It is weird.
Back in the Dead Horse, my favorite place.
Hello there, Miss Chain. You know, I came back on Miss Charm's Day thinking it was a limited time thing once again before remembering that it's Miss Chain, not Miss Charm. I mean, it's not a big deal because I would have come over here today anyway, but let's do this. And I think I should have enough money now because I think it was like 8 or 9 and then 6, so it was like 15 I needed. Hello there. Well, it's a little bit weird that I'm talking to you while you're walking away, but you know what? Who am I to judge? There you go. And use. So we can make baked pumpkin. So that's something I was wondering, because you can make pumpkins into some sort of food. Pumpkin soup. Man, I should have unlocked this earlier, so now I can actually use my pumpkins to really easily make food, not having to make... Wait, couldn't I make pumpkin soup before? Wasn't that what I was making? What do I have on me right now? How did I make pumpkin? Oh, wait. So pumpkin soup and a bowl of pumpkin soup are different recipes. Why? And this one gives deep sleep. This one gives deep sleep, but this one is worse? Question mark? Maybe it's because it's just pumpkins, whereas pumpkin soup here is used with other ingredients as well. Or maybe pumpkin soup is always the same, whereas this type of pumpkin soup has different quality ratings you can get from it. I have no idea. I'm just very confused. Okay. Let's get fish recipes. Baked salmon and royal fish. We have not unlocked the last recipe, but we do have these now. I haven't done much fishing, but there are achievements for it, so I do want to fish some more. I do not know how to unlock the recipe. The last recipe. What do you have to tell me, Miss Chain? Have you unlocked a secret recipe? No? Okay. What about you? Do you have a recipe in here? No, you have... I've never really used teleport stones, have I? Oh, I don't want to buy them. I've never really used them. Well, I think that's a pretty good place to leave off this episode. If you enjoyed this episode of Graveyard Keeper, I'd appreciate a like, comment, or subscription. They really do help me out. That's all for now, and I hope to see you all on the next adventure.